Well, this is the lecture number 8, FA1, and this lecture will discuss about liability. That what is liability and types of liability, right? So liability, is something the business owes. Okay, but the formal definition, which is liability is a present obligation to transfer economic resources, and this is because of the past event. So the key concept and the definition is present obligation and past event and transfer of economic resources. By present obligation, we mean that a duty the business cannot avoid. For example, you have bought goods on credit, so you must have to pay. So you cannot avoid. So that means that is a present obligation. By past event, we mean that something has already happened to create this obligation. For example, you are to delivery of the, you have to deliver the good. And this is the past event. So when something you purchase and it's delivered to you, and that delivery create this present obligation. And because of that, you will have to transfer economic resources, mean the businessman need to give up cash or other asset to settle the obligation. So we have understand that liability is a present obligation of the entity to transfer economic resources as a result of past event. So there's a present obligation, an obligation from the past event, and you want to settle that present obligation, you will have to transfer the economic resources. Now we have two types of liability. One is current liability, and another one is non-current liability. Current liability or those liability which are due within 1 year. And non-current liabilities are dues after 1 year. So this is the difference. Okay, now the current liabilities are short-term obligation. These are short-term obligation, while non-current liabilities are long-term obligation. And the example for current liability, you may say like trade payable, mean money owed to the suppliers, bank overdraft, a negative bank balance. Tax liability, the money owed to the tax authority. And for non-current liability is a other long-term borrowing, bank loan repayable over more than 1 year. So we have understand that liability is a present duty to give up resources like cash because of the past event. We have also discussed that it must be something the business must cannot avoid, and we have said that liability are two types. Liabilities are either current, which are due soon within 1 year, and non-current, which are due later or after 1 year. So we have discussed these concept of the liability and types of liability. Let's move on. We have to discuss the other concept, and that is capital. That what is capital? So capital is basically is what the business owes to its owner. Capital is basically the money injected by the owner. It means that that what the business owes to its owner. This is the simple idea of capital. But if you look at the formula, then you will have capital, which is equal to asset less liabilities. So here the definition that capital is the net asset of a business. Net asset or the differences between the asset and liability. So I mean this net asset is your capital. So capital is equal to asset minus liability. And net asset is actually the leftover value after subtracting the liabilities from the asset. Okay, and owner investment is the money put in by the owner to start or grow the business. So that is the owner investment, and we call that is into capital. So the key thing you have to understand here that owner of the business make monetary investment at the start of the business. So when they are starting the business, they do some investment in the business. Now, for example, to pay for the rent, premises, or buy equipment or inventory, and the owner may also invest more fund to help business grow. So at the start, the owner may invest in the business, or they may also invest to grow their business. For example, opening a new second shop. So as the business generates sale, it will likely make profit. Make profits means that earning from a business operation that belong to the owner and increase capital. And the business profit belong to the owner and make up part of the capital until they are withdrawn. By withdrawn, we means when an owner, take money out, it reduce the capital. So this profit become a part of the capital until they are withdrawn. So capital is particular type of liability. It is special because the capital is due to the owner, not to the external organizations such as supply or bank. So I mean this type capital is a type of liability that the business have to pay, but this one is special because it has only link with the owner, not to other organization like suppliers or bank. Okay. So what we have understand about this capital, that capital is basically when you are starting the business, then there is the owner invests money, and the owner also want to grow their business, they also invest money. So that type of liability, which is a special liability, because capital is a liability to the owner, not to the outsider like bank or supplier. So that is we call it special liability. Now let's move on. We have another concept that is income. So we have two types of income, and that one is your revenue and the second one is gain. And first, you have to understand that what is income. Income is basically the money earned by the business. Money earned by business. And you have two types, revenue and gain. Revenue, or those income, or those income which earned by the business from the regular business activities. For example, selling the goods in a retail shop. So that will be your revenue. On the other hand, you have gain, and gains are, earned from irregular, or you may say like one-time activity. For example, you are just selling a old or delivery van. So this income is your gain. Okay. And it's not like that of revenue, because revenue income is your regular business income, your regular business operational income. Okay. How you will know that this is revenue or this is gain? Revenue means our regular sale, or represent our, let me see here, right here, R mean regular, revenue mean revenue. So R in this represent a regular, and gain it represent gifted. So the gifted is one time. It's not possible that every time someone give you gift. So this is gift. Okay. Revenue is a normal business income, while gain is extra income from unusual sale, and both are a part of the total income. So revenue is regular sales, and gain or gifted extra money from one of these. Okay. I hope you have understand this concept. And here, if you see here, they sell a good retail business, which I have sum up all these things, and you can read it by yourself. Now let's move on. We have another concept that is expenditure. So expenditure, the money spent by the business, we call that is expenditure. Money spent by the business. And we have two types of expenditure: asset expenditure and expenses. Asset expenditure and expenses. So expenses is actually day-to-day cost, is actually day-to-day cost. For example, you will have a regular running cost of the business, that is your rent, electricity and gas, etc., bill, wages, stationery. These are your day-to-day costs, regular running costs of the business. So we call these are expenses. On the other hand, you will have the asset expenditure, which are long-term investment, which are long-term investment. Asset expenditure, which are long-term investment. It means that, buying or improving your non-current asset. You're buying or improving a non-current asset, then that type of expenditure is your asset expenditure. For example, you are just buying a building, or you are buying machineries, or you buying vehicles, and so on like that. So that will be your asset expenditure. So by A, we mean asset, and by E, we mean daily. So how you remember? When you are doing asset expenditure, it means you are in this one, asset expenditure. This A represent asset. It means long-term item. And this expense, this E represent, let's say, everyday. So when you have everyday expenditure, then it means this is your everyday running cost, and that will be your expenses. So when you are doing everyday expenses, everyday costs, that will be your expenses. And if you are spending money on the asset, then that will be your asset expenditure. So we have understand that expenses are daily costs to keep the business running, while asset expenditure are spending on long-term asset, and both are types of expenditure but treated differently in accounting. Okay, now let's move on. We have here, you see here, this is activity state as main example, so you have to do it by yourself. Just I will pause it here, and you have to read all these things. You just take a screenshot and do it by yourself, and answer is also given it here. Okay, and the next lecture we'll discuss about the characteristic of accounting. Okay, thank you for watching.